for 2 years, and Tegotech India for 6 years. Spouse Suchita, children Arham 8 years old. Hobbies traveling, chess, reading newspaper and business magazines. Activity of interest reading about new engineering technologies. City of residence Pune since birth. His burning desire to be one of the biggest distributor of various industrial consumables. 15 CR company by 2025. Great, sir. Something no one knows about him. There is no such thing. I prefer to be open book. His key to success: focus on efforts. Result will definitely follow. Great, sir. I mark you for 8 minutes.
Thank you, Ayat sir, for giving me this opportunity. So first, I'll thank all to be present here to see my presentation. Also, special thanks to one who have invited the visitors, and one more special thanks to Pramod Gaikwad. Now, what makes him different? His visitor, Mr. Kalbo. Now, that was my specific customer expected in my presentation. So special thanks to Pramod Gaikwad to adhere to my specific visitor request. Right, thank you. So welcome to Arham Technovision. Myself Uday Momaya. Okay, so company profile. Now we are specialist into cutting tools required for metal machining. Now this is where our major expertise has been. I have been working with Tegotech, which is a Korean MNC for last 7 years. I was handling Mumbai and South Gujarat. So that is where my basic expertise lies for in my experience. So Tegotech themselves offered me the distributorship of Duracab, and then where RM Technovision was born for distribution of Duracab. So that is our bread and butter, or you can say 80 to 90% business comes from our metal machining. So we are authorized distributor for Pune, Satara and Solapur as the region, and I had a job experience of 7 years, and then we started Duracab. So now these are the different brands for which we are operating into, and this goes into majorly into all kinds of consumables going into manufacturing industry. Moving forward, so Duracab into operations. Now these are basically milling, turning, drilling. Now milling is basically all flat surfaces which are needed to be generated in any auto component, or rather any metal machining. Majorly Pune is automobile, so we focus on automobile, but it could be power, it could be anything else also. So wherever metal is a flat surface is generated, milling operations come into picture. Turning is basically for cylindrical operations, where gear manufacturing, crankshaft, camshaft, this goes into turning kind of application. And drilling is basically a hole making operation. All holes required in metal cutting, drilling operations come. And in a very simple way, we are a we are carpenter for metal. If you understand carpentry, it is as simple. रंदा मारने के लिए मिलिंग करने का, वो ड्रिल मारने के लिए ड्रिलिंग करेगा. Simple as that. So it's only that what makes it different is we work in metal, which are difficult to cut. MS, SS, Inconel, titanium. We do all kind of machining. So what kind of machines you need to look for? Earlier, like 6 months back, I used to need to show you these photos. Now I would not like you to prefer to these photos. You have to come for one-to-one with me, but at a very different location. It might be Deepak Babar, it might be Pramod Dahitule, it might be Jaideep Mure, or it might be Abhijit Patil. So it is better that you see this kind of machines at our products are in operation. We can show our stationary product in our office, but the live products would be working at this. You would get a better understanding at these places. So these are the milling machines. So this is one of a huge milling machine of one of our ex-members. So you can see the surface which is to be machined, and this is how we have done the milling and removed the material. So we have maintained that size what is required. Okay, now industries what we cater. Major business come from automobile, be it Tata Motors, Force Motors, Bajaj, and the components required from there, like auto ancillary. Now majorly these bigger companies are majorly doing assembly. So auto ancillaries are majorly giving us business since they are into more of machining. So SKF, ZF, Brembo, these are our potential big clients for us. Industries, then it is die and molds. We also cater to die and mold. Dies are required for plastic molding, for rubber molding, for even sheet metal. So we can cater to die manufacturers like this. So Shapers, Bharat Forge are few of the bigger names in this industry. Flange industry, this is a big segment for us. So whoever is into oil and gas, flange manufacturers, we manufacture for this manufacture. This is majorly in SS, which is difficult to cut and it's a high consumption area for us. So we majorly focus on flange industry. So then coming to now further moving across the other products, this is Colchan brand of bandsaw blades. Now what is this? It is simply cutting bigger rods into smaller rods as per the customer requirement. So bandsaw machines come into picture. Now you can see the first machine of Techno Fluid. So you can generate simultaneous referrals for Abhijit Jagtap as well for myself. So if they need machine, you need to refer to Abhijit Jagtap, and if they need the blade consumables, you can refer to us. This is a double column machine. This is a single column machine. These are the general machines you are look more in quantum in market. So now this is a newer technology in circular saw blades. So this is also into same application, cutting into big rods into smaller pieces as per requirement. Now this is cam bond, which is into adhesive segments. So basically we not only cut, we also join. So it's a bonding kind of solution. So wherever bonding is required, metal to bead, metal to metal, metal to plastic, plastic to rubber, there are various products into that segments. I am not getting into details, but we can bond any material with any kind of material. So this also again goes into assembly sections of automobiles. Simply as far as this product, this is our main competitor. Only simple one question to customer: are you using Loctite? Adhesive, and these are big jargons which people fail to understand. If they are using Loctite, there is a business potential for us. So now what makes us different? Why are on Technovision? So traders versus technocrat. Obviously we are doing trading. Trading is a part of our business, but that is not the only business, or rather it's not our focus area. We understand the process. We try to improvise what better we can give, and we give them a solution rather than the product. So this is again covering the same product. It is not the product we sell. We are trying to sell solutions. Price versus cost per component. Our individual price might be higher, might be lower compared to our competitors. We don't claim that we are the cheapest one in the market, but we definitely claim that we are lowest in cost per component. That is what we can claim. So tool cost versus productivity cost. It's not necessary that every time tool cost is critical. Like you might spend more in tool cost, but if you are saving on your machine hour cost, that would be a much bigger saving for you rather than focusing on the tool cost. So we it's more of productivity profits. We have customers where we have saved them buying machine itself, which would be have gone for 30 lakhs or something. So we focus on productivity profits and quick and prompt service in terms of once you are customer, we maintain the inventory and we deliver you the products at the earliest possible time based on your distance. So, so that presently we are catering for more than 140 customers in and around Pune. So these are basically few of our gifts. Mahindra Sanyo in Khopoli, Lokesh Machines in Ranjangaon, Trans Auto or Jagdamba Group in Sanaswadi, Sansera Engineering in Sakar, Vaika Specialty Center, Aryan CNC and SB Engineers. This is a Pune Forge company. Younger brother. So our specific ask today are Edwick Hightech Sakar, JCB, Ridge Engineering, Ina Bearing and Samsung Control. So thank you from my side.